Fade in. Hello, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Force of Eye Entertainment. Well, we want to bring to you, discuss, I think it's kind of fun, but discuss this new rumor that is beginning to float around YouTube. And, there's been this rumor for quite some time, I would say even before Mandalorian Season 2, about this kind of Civil War type thing that's going on in the midst of Lucasfilm. And we're not here to comment on that today. I don't know what's going on or not going on as far as that. But the rumor, I just bring it up because keep that in your mind. But the rumor that I want to address today regards AT&T and Jon Favreau. Of course, Jon Favreau being the one behind The Mandalorian, the one who specifically wrote the character of Cara Dune for Gina Carano.
Yes.
And the rumor regards him and AT&T. And AT&T, for those of you who don't know, they purchased Warner Brothers, so they are behind HBO MAX, and they were the ones that actually pushed for the Snyder Cut. So AT&T, that's their stakes in this. But the rumor is that AT&T, and again, we want to specify rumor. Guys, rumors can be fun. They just open up speculation, as long as it's not a harmful rumor.
Don't take it as a fact.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Don't take it as a fact. In fact, we want to hear from you guys below if you like the rumor, what you kind of think about it. But it has been rumored that AT&T has specifically already that they want Jon Favreau, and secondly, that they have already offered him more money than he made, like quite a bit of money, probably more than he's even making at Lucasfilm. Like they really want Jon Favreau. So
once again, he's so hot right now.
He is. He's like Hansel. He's so hot right now. And obviously we don't know, and we're not here to say if they officially offered him money. And who's to say, we don't even know Jon Favreau's contract with Lucasfilm. So maybe they can't even really offer him. He couldn't even leave. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Again, this is a rumor. But regardless, so we don't know if they have officially offered him. But I would say it's very safe to say, not rumor to say, that they would want Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say if they could get him, they would love to have Kevin Feige while they're at it too.
Right.
I definitely see them because let's just face it, Jon Favreau has been very successful in Hollywood, and especially as of late. I mean, think about it. 2019, he has the Lion King that hits $1 billion plus a billion plus. And then he has The Mandalorian. So, and think about that, because Disney Plus, when it was launched, all it had, basically for the whole first year, was The Mandalorian.
And it successfully carried it through.
And got them subscribers and blew up. And Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, it was this huge moneymaker, and it was this huge thing.
Well, it became a huge show, and not just for Star Wars fans. It's not just like it was like the Star Wars echo chamber. It was, widespread. People were watching Star Wars.
Yeah, people who never watched I know people that never had watched Star Wars and really grew to like The Mandalorian and were into it every single week. So he did a phenomenal job. So back to what we're saying, if you're AT&T, of course you would love to get Jon Favreau. I mean, I'm sure they would love for him to be able to duplicate the same success that he's had at Disney Plus with HBO Max. I mean, that just makes sense. So,
I mean, he's clearly a talented guy.
Right. Yes. So, I mean, that doesn't, I don't even think that part's a rumor. I think they would love to have Jon Favreau. And I don't know about you guys, but as a DC fan, I would much rather Jon Favreau have some DC projects than J.J. Abrams. I'm just saying, just putting that out there.
There, I said it.
I think most of us would feel better about that personally. So this kind of leads us into the question, thinking about this rumor, and this is where I said I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Do we think that Jon Favreau may leave Lucasfilm? And I would say my instinct on that, okay, and this is a hypothetical, say that in his contract he could leave tomorrow if he so decided.
And you can tell us right now in the comments if you want to before we say any more.
Yeah, so
tell us what you think.
So this is a hypothetical. He could leave if he wants to, and I think he would. If he had the option, I don't see him leaving the second because I think he really does love this little world he's created.
Yeah, I do too.
The Favreau kind of universe and Filoni universe that they've created, with obviously the book of Boba Fett coming out this year, Mandalorian season 3. And of course, he wanted Cara Dune to star in, or at least co-star in, the New Republic show, Rangers of the New Republic show. And then, of course, Ahsoka. And it was all leading up to this big event. So I don't think he would want to leave. I think he enjoys it way too much.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of the dream job, when you really enjoy something. And like you said, these worlds he's created. And if I were him, I'd be very proud, of what I'd created.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't want to see wanting to walk away from that, like without a struggle or.
Yes. But I say that, though, I mean, that's where I even brought up the Civil War rumor. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So could he leave? I mean, possibly, if he wasn't happy and they offered him a lot more money. I mean, maybe. And he thought the contract was better. I don't really see it happening right now. But I mean, who knows what the future will hold? Maybe he gets tired of it eventually, and tired of the drama, and wants to go over there. Who also has a little bit of drama, but I don't know.
Probably a little drama everywhere.
There is. So I don't really see it happening. Again, I do believe that AT&T probably wants him. Obviously, who wouldn't want him if you have a streaming service? I mean, and especially when you have like DC content, you could let him work on.
Yeah.
But what I do want to say, regardless of me thinking he's probably not going anywhere, I think the rumors are still interesting about this big company offering him more money and wanting him, because it tells me that John's stock in Hollywood is pretty high right now.
It's rising.
It is rising, and which should lead into the fact that his power at Lucasfilm is rising. And I personally, this is going to lead back.
Have the high ground.
Yes, he can. And this is going to lead back to our video we did last week on could Gina return. Gina Carano. I totally botched her name in that moment. I mixed multiple words in there together. Could Gina Carano, could she return to Star Wars? And I think it all hinges upon the man we're discussing today, upon Jon Favreau. Because if this rumor is true at all, in any part of it, and obviously Hollywood's very competitive, so it very well is, I think that gives Jon Favreau enough leverage to just kind of say, you know what, you guys removing Gina Carano from the show, who I hand selected for this character, has messed up my plans. It's made me have to go back and rewrite and just adjust everything. If he has started on the rewrites, I don't know. He may be busy with the book of Boba Fett at this point. So I think it's time.
Especially when it was so unnecessary.
Yes. And you've got Forbes releasing that article, and he sees the backlash from the fans. Because if you're John, it's like, well, this could hurt my project.
Yeah.
And John is the type person, guys. I mean, he literally fought to get Robert Downey Jr. to bring him back into the limelight to become Iron Man, which, what a great move.
And I like Robert Downey Jr., and I think he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
So, that was.
I mean, he even, I believe, helped kind of Mel Gibson's come back to Hollywood. So if there's a man who I think would kind of be there for Gina, I think it could be him. And that's what we're saying. It's time for Jon Favreau to leverage his power and just be like, look, guys, like, I need her back. Like, it was ridiculous, whatever he wants to say. But here's the thing. If them bringing Gina back, all that would do is make Jon Favreau a even larger hero to Star Wars fans. And he already has kind of been a hero to Star Wars fans because of what he's done with The Mandalorian, because it's statistically proven the vast majority of Americans do not approve of this firing. And I think just go on any comment section and you'll see that.
Yeah.
Like, where are all the Gina Carano haters? Like, there's like one or two maybe in a comment section anywhere. Like, that's just the thing. Like, people want her back.
And if you're watching for the first time, I know there is debate about like her going back or not because of their treatment, but I would just like see one of our last couple videos and we talk more about that specifically.
Yes, definitely. But that's kind of it. Just, I thought this rumor was interesting just because of linking it to the Gina Carano situation. I think everything just keeps proving that if Jon wants to throw his weight around, I think he has weight to throw around in this situation.
Absolutely.
I think he has leverage, and I personally want to see him use it for that. And maybe if he's got to go above Kathleen Kennedy's head, do it. Go to the CEO and just say, look, this is what I've done for you all, and this is what I want in return. I want this character back so I can do the vision that I set out to do. And I see that the fans will support it, because guess what? The fans will support Gina Carano coming back.
Yes.
But that's it. That's kind of our thoughts on this rumor. And again, it is a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. But I think it is pretty safe to say a company like AT&T probably does want Jon Favreau around.
Right, want somebody of his talent and caliber.
Yeah, and world building and that type of thing. But yeah, that's it for this video, the show of Force the White Entertainment. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm.
If you like it. Only if you like it.
Yeah, if you like it. And definitely share your comments below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Jon Favreau would ever leave? And if you don't think he's going to leave, do you think he should leverage his power to kind of get Gina Carano back? So let us know. Share your thoughts below.
We love to hear from you all.
Yes, but as always, guys, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye, guys.